Hello folks, welcome to Learning English Language with Uncle AY. Okay, so this morning we'll be looking at the topic adjectival phrase. And if you've been following my previous video, you know very well that we started the series on phrase, and we've been looking at noun phrase in the last few days, from the last couple of videos I had shared. And we concluded noun phrase at the last video. So today it is adjectival phrase. That's the next type of phrase we have in English language. So what is an adjectival phrase? An adjectival phrase is a group of words that qualifies a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So I think it is very close to the way we define an adjective under the part of speech. So again, an adjectival phrase is one that qualifies a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So I have questions that have been reeled off on the board here, and just like we've been attempting for a noun phrase, we'll do the same for an adjectival phrase. I'm talking about the grammatical name as well as the function now. So that said, the very first question here says, the man in black suit hails from South Africa. The man in black suit hails from South Africa. So the big question is, what is the adjectival phrase here? What is the adjectival phrase here? So for us to look at that, we have to point out what the adjective is in this sentence first off. And let's not forget the definition of a phrase yet again. I told you earlier that in the last video that a phrase is a group of words which does not possess a finite verb, and because it does not possess a finite verb, it is unable to make a complete sense, idea, thought, or expression. So let me go back to the first thing I said, group of words now, not individual word. But here, since we are looking at adjectival phrase, we have to look for what the adjective is in this sentence. So this right here is an article, this in THE, and then we have MAN, which is a noun. IN is a preposition. This right here, black, is an adjective. This is an adjective of color, by the way. So we've spotted our adjective here. So this is it. So if we go further, you'll find that this is a noun in suit, and then the next thing after this happens to be a verb in hails. So it means that we're going to take an adjective right from this preposition to point out the main adjectives, because this is a noun here. Don't forget the definition, group of words which qualifies a noun. So our adjectival phrase has to qualify a noun. So this right here is a preposition. So we do this, and we get to this point. I know somebody will ask me, why do we have to get to this point since suit here is a noun? Well, let me just tell you that this suit here complements or adds to this as a parenthetical expression. Now, what is a parenthetical expression? A parenthetical expression is one that adds an extra information to the sentence without changing its basic meaning. So it adds that extra information to a sentence or an expression without changing its basic meaning. So this is what suit is doing here. So in black suit here is our adjectival phrase. And then what is the function? But first off, let's put this as a grammatical name. So we have it this way. In black suit, end of quote, is the adjectival phrase. So the next question is, what is the function of in black suit? Don't forget the definition again, right? An adjectival phrase is a group of words which qualifies. So the focus here is qualifies. Now, if you remember when we're looking at the noun phrase, for the function of the noun phrase, if you remember very well in the previous video, we're always using the tag functions as, right? But when it comes to an adjectival phrase for the grammatical function, we don't use this. We don't use function tag. What we use is this particular word in qualifies. So this actually takes precedence here in the grammatical function. So how then do we put it down? So since we already identified this as our adjectival phrase, then it means that we have to place it here. So again, it goes like, it qualifies the, don't forget the definition, and the adjectival phrase has to qualify a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So what is it qualifying here? So we go all the way to this point. It qualifies man. Now, but if you look at the sentence very well, you find out that there is something before the noun. There is an article or a premodifier or a qualifier before the noun man. So this makes it what? The man. And this right here becomes the noun phrase. So this in black suit qualifies the noun phrase, the man. So it qualifies the noun phrase, the man. So this right here is our answer. So let's go to the next one. Number 2 here says, happy and contented, the man left the meeting. Happy and contented, the man left the meeting. So what is our grammatical name here? Obviously it is from the clue up here, it is an adjectival phrase. But what then is the adjectival phrase here? Our adjectival phrase here would be happy, because this is the adjective, and then we go for that. This right here is a conjunction, and then we end it here. This forms part of, you know, this particular phrase we already identified. So it makes up as a parenthetical expression. I explained that earlier. So happy and contented right here is our adjectival phrase. So let's put it here. So it becomes happy and contented, end of quote, is the adjectival, and then we end it here as phrase. So the next question is, what is the function of happy and contented? So going by definition again, an adjectival phrase will always qualify a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So what is this qualifying noun? So it qualifies the noun phrase, the man. So we put it down here. The it in question is happy and contented. It qualifies the noun phrase. So the noun phrase here is the man. So this is basically all there is to know about the adjectival phrase. Very easy to attempt, not complicated at all. So do well to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like as well as repost, and I'll be seeing you in the next video where we'll be talking about the adverbial phrase. Thank you for your attention.